All right, good evening. Good evening. The time is 7 p.m., and it is July 14, 2025. This meeting of the Urbana City Council will come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Councilmember Wu, Councilmember Evans,
Here.
Councilmember Hersey,
Here.
Councilmember Colasetti,
Here.
Councilmember Bishop,
Here.
Councilmember Wilkin,
Here.
Councilmember Quisenberry, Mayor Williams.
Here.
Thank you.
All right, we have quorum. Thank you. All right, the next item of business is the approval of the minutes. Are there any corrections to the minutes of June 9th, 2025 City Council and June 16th Committee of the Whole Public Hearing? Jaya?
I just have one small note that I believe that I joined remotely for the 6:16 meeting.
Okay.
I would move approval of minutes from 6:9 and 6:16, 2025. 6:16 public hearing, just to clarify.
Moved by Grace, seconded by Chandra. All right. All those in favor, can we do, or do we need to roll call? Okay. If there are no additional changes, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed,
Aye.
say nay. All right, all opposed, say nay. All right, the ayes have it. Thank you. All right, next we will move to additions to the agenda. Are there any additions or changes to the agenda? All right, seeing none, we will move on to presentations and public input. Is there any presentations currently? No presentations. All right, we will now move to public input. Public input? Yep, I got you. Not yet, not yet. All right, now we will move to public input. So if a member of the public wants to speak, you can come to the microphone. Please state your name for the record, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Little shorty. Good evening, everyone. Everyone, I believe, know who I am, but I would tell you anyway. I'm Pastor Angel Johnson. And tonight I'm here to just address some things. How long I have? Okay, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Okay, first I'd like to just say that I appreciate in 2024, we had a Beat This Street event, and the city of Urbana, after our event, reached out to us and gave us $5,000. I want to say thank you. However, we need more funding because each year we do a lot of things in our organization, with our organization, and so we're asking for $150,000. The space that we have is 500 feet, and then the other space is in my home. And so we looking to get more space to renovate for the business because the business is truly growing. We also asking for a van to pick up more children because the parents, they really need people to pick up children. We just don't have it, and they having a fit, and we try to explain to them, if we could do it, you know, we'll do it. And the children really need education. They need love, they need caring, they need nourishing. So if City of Urbana can push a little bit harder for me and just give us a little more funding, we can impact the community continually, you know, impact the community as we already has. So I want to say thank the City of Urbana. Also, I like to say that, so we are asking for $150,000 for Eleanor's Catering Craft. Well, many of you know that we do pop-ups, and we've been doing them for a while, you know. And so what happens is when we go to purchase a building, You know, it's being snatched really quick. We apply for it, we ready to put the money on. We just can't get in for some reason. We go back, someone else is there, which is fine. You know, we can't say who take the building, who give the building away. We can't, you know, argue with that. So we like for, I see Urbana. I went through, my husband and I, and we drove from College Grove all the way down Philo. And how disappointing. Liquor stores, and you know I'm coming back with this again. There's been 4 years I've been talking about all the casinos, the liquor stores, the gas stations sell liquor. Everyone's selling liquor. Everyone have a gambling machine in the poorest neighborhood that we have in Urbana. However, we like to make an impact. You have Burger King empty. You have a lot of other spaces on Philo, and we could bring in a hometown restaurant on Philo. We also could help build a community. Now listen to me good. We don't have to have the space by ourselves. I would like to see things built in Urbana that makes a difference in our children's lives. We don't have no activities like go-kart. We could take that whole space out there, knock some, you know, streets out or whatever, and we can do it. We can do it together. I don't have to do this by myself. I don't want to do it by myself. I'm tired. I did it for almost 40 years, y'all. It's 38 years now, okay, that we've been asking for space and help continually. And, you know, many of you know or heard on the NAACP, they honor me this year. The remarkable woman honored us this year, Channel WCIA News. They honored us because of the money has came from us. We work hard. And so if you guys could consider helping us build and continue our vision, we really appreciate it. Now, the lease. I love police officers, okay? My father was in the military. He didn't play. So we love all police officers. He was a police in the military, okay? This is my thing against police officers. If something happened, and it happened to me twice. Monticello, we got pulled over by the police. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "Sir, why you stop me?" "Where you going?" I said, "No, sir. No, you got the wrong one. I know my law." I said, "Are you attaining me? What's going on here? What did we do? Did we make a wrong turn? Because you ain't going down number dirt road in Monticello." So no lights, no stop signs. Well, I'll be back next week with the rest, but just take heed to that.
Thank you, Ms.
Okay?
Angel.
All right,
Thank you. Is there any other members of the public that would like to speak? All right. Seeing none, we will now hear council input and communication. Is there any council members that would like to comment or speak? Grace?
Thank you. Thanks for the public input tonight, and I definitely agree with supporting our community organizations and particularly the South Philo Road area with some investments and support in businesses, services, and other community resources. Totally agree with that and happy to discuss more how we can accomplish that together. Also do support a consistent process for supporting our community organizations. I guess transitioning to some of the consent agenda tonight, I'm open if anyone wants to pull things. I'm also okay with as is. I have some hesitations, but nothing to vote no on. As far as two items, one being the grant for DREAM, I think as Jaya said well last week, definitely support the organization and the programming, but also supporting at the same time that kind of consistent process and keeping that in mind moving forward in the future. And then the second thing being the Lincoln Avenue corridor study. I know we had a long discussion on that last week, and just wanted to reiterate that my understanding is that this is not set in stone. There's still going to be further designs, construction. If things don't work, we can pivot. So although there may be some things we still learn and tweak along the way, I'm okay with it as is, and definitely under the understanding that there's still some room for changes if needed. So just wanted to share some things in council input since I don't plan to pull anything off the consent agenda, but I'm always open. So I wanted to share it now. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Anyone else? Chris, are you raising your hand or twirling your finger? All right, twirling. All right. Just make sure, man. All right. Where was All right. We'll now, if there's no other council input or communications, we will now hear any reports from standing committees. Are there any committee reports to be presented? Nothing? We will move on. Y'all are making it easy today. All right. At this time, I will, we'll recognize Councilmember Chris. We will recognize Councilmember Chris Evans as he will replace her for the chair of the Committee of the Whole for their report. Go for it, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris,
With,
Can I ask to pull item E off of the consent agenda?
which item? Sorry.
Item E.
B?
E,
E, I'm sorry.
yes, elephant, Edgar, whichever.
Gotcha.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You want to pull it from the
Yes.
agenda?
From the, no,
altogether?
just from the consent agenda, just
Oh.
to make it a regular.
Do it regular?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. All right, on behalf of Sharice Hersey and the Committee of the Whole, I would like to.
Yep.
I would like to move that the following resolutions and ordinances be approved. Resolution number 2025-07-059R, a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a highway authority agreement for 901 West University Avenue between the University of Illinois Foundation and the City of Urbana. Ordinance number 2025-07-022, an ordinance approving and authorizing an amendment to the Second Cooperative Agreement Urbana Free Library expansion to facilitate transfer of properties. Ordinance number 2025-07-023, an ordinance approving a special use permit for 1204 South Lincoln Avenue, Plan Case Number 250-SU-25, a hostel. Resolution number 2025-07-060R, a resolution authorizing acceptance of an IDNR certified local government grant for historic preservation website agreement number CLG 25007. All those for approval in the consent agenda. I move.
All right, is there a second?
Second?
All right. Moved by Chris, seconded by Jaya. Is there any discussion? No, no discussion, I'm sorry. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Oh,
Aye.
got it.
Roll call.
Aye.
Councilmember Evans,
Yes.
Councilmember Hersey,
Yes.
Councilmember Colacetti,
Yes.
Councilmember Bishop,
Yes.
Councilmember Wilkin.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now for the regular agenda, I move that resolution number 2025-07-061R, a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a sub-recipient agreement community services grant agreement, Dream Believers Program. I move that, for approval.
Second.
Second.
Moved by Chris, seconded by Chandra. Any discussion? Jaya?
Not to be a broken record, but in case folks didn't hear me say this last week, I deeply believe in the work that Dream does, but just in recognition of a belief in having a consistent process unless there's an emergency situation that we're responding to, I will be voting as present, just to reinforce that I do think it's important that we're treating all of our community partners in a consistent manner.
Any other discussion? All right, seeing none, clerk, will you call the roll?
Councilmember Evans,
Yes.
Councilmember Hersey,
Yes.
Councilmember Colacetti,
Present.
Councilmember Bishop,
Yes.
Councilmember Wilkin.
Present.
All right, thank you. All right, we will now move on to reports of special committees. Are there any reports? All right, seeing none, we will move on. All right, next we'll hear reports from officers. Do we have any reports or anything to share from anyone? All right, We will now move on to mayoral appointments. I would like to now present the following appointments and reappointments for council confirmation. First, we will start with appointments. So I am recommending David Hayes be appointed to the Design Review Board with the term ending June 30th, 2028. Is there a motion to confirm this appointment?
So moved.
All right, moved by Jayus.
Second.
Seconded by Sharice. Any discussion? All right. Do we need a roll call for that? All right, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Evans,
Yes.
Councilmember Hersey,
Yes.
Councilmember Colacetti,
Yes.
Councilmember Bishop,
Yes.
Councilmember Wilkin.
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. That appointment is confirmed. All right, now, next, we will move to the reappointments to boards and commissions. First, we have Tony Allegretti being reappointed to the Civilian Police Review Board with the term ending June 30th, 2028. Peggy Patton being reappointed to the Civilian Police Review Board with the term ending June 30th, 2028. And Gary Burgett being reappointed to the Building Safety Code Board of Appeals with the term ending June 30th, 2028. Is there a motion to approve the reappointments?
I move to approve all the reappointments.
All right.
Second.
All right, moved by Sharice, seconded by Chandra. Any discussion? Jaya.
Just want to note, one of the individuals up for reappointment highlighted the fact that the Civilian Police Review Board is very low on members. So just encourage folks who are looking for a way to be involved in our city government and process. That's one of the boards and commissions that does have vacancies, and it's an incredible way to give back to our community. We really rely on those folks. So if people have time and interest, I strongly encourage you to apply to serve on a board or commission.
Thank you, Jaya. Chris?
Matt, do you mind a question real quick? Is the Civilian Police Review Board still unable to reach a quorum?
Yes.
To reiterate and make it more urgent, yeah.
Thank you, Chris. I'm so sorry. Grace, my bad.
Sorry, I got excited. I want to make sure you saw me. So I'm a little forceful. Thank you. I also was going to say the same things about noting that one of the reappointees had mentioned the lack of having a full board, and thank you for highlighting the issue of particularly of not having a quorum. I definitely agree with people wanting to apply, and I also am aware of quite a few people who have applied for the CPRB over the years and were not nominated and put forth for council approval, and unfortunately there was not and still is not a mechanism to kind of override that, or for council to put up nominations or know who's been rejected before it even comes before council. But I don't know if there's records of that, but I would encourage to possibly even seek the people who have applied in the past, who I personally think are qualified and would do a good job, level-headed, analytical people, and possibly check if they're still interested. Because I also do want to highlight that it's not for a lack of interest, it's for a lack of nominating people to that board, why it hasn't been full, in my opinion, and what I've seen. I also did want to just say how much I appreciate the volunteers doing this, recognizing that this is a volunteer position, and sometimes we ask a lot of our boards at various times and for various tasks. And also did want to just particularly shout out Tony Allegretti. I think has been very helpful in the surveillance ordinance. He was very helpful in drafting that and keeping some communication with CPRB, the police department and council, and I hope that we can do some more work. We've talked about the CPRB ordinance and their role in meaningful oversight, and we have not yet gotten to it after the full 4-year previous term. But I really do hope that that's something we can do, especially having a full board and full board members. So I just appreciate people doing this, encourage people to still participate, and even if they've been maybe turned down in the past, to maybe give it another shot. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Any more discussion? All right, seeing none. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Evans,
Yes.
Councilmember Hersey,
Yes.
Councilmember Colacetti,
Yes.
Councilmember Bishop,
Yes.
Councilmember Wilkin.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Those appointments are confirmed. With no further business before this body, this meeting is adjourned. Y'all get out of here, run.
Good night, all.